we've grown our points earned to just over 100,000 points within a 12-month period. Wow, wow, wow. This is a 5-star setup. The Citi Magnificent 5 is my most valuable credit card strategy, and it should be yours too. Why? Because it easily yields over 100,000 Citi ThankYou points each year on everyday spend. Don't believe me? I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm about to explain what the Magnificent 5 is, and then demonstrate its power by walking you through 4 use cases which will crystallize its value. Cause who doesn't want to earn over 100,000 Citi ThankYou points each year? I, however, feel that I might be getting a reputation when it comes to disclosing strategies as these commenters called out. When I see folks still talking about the Citi trifecta, I can only assume that they haven't seen this channel as yet. If you're gonna talk about a multi-card setup with Citi, then you ought to be talking about the Citi Magnificent 5. It's a winner.
Tic-tac-toe. A winner. A winner.
Can we once and for all agree that this channel is where it's at to learn strategies for maximizing points and miles? Now, I recognize that Citi isn't talked about too much because there's no standard referral bonus. This channel is all about sharing value, and that's why I'm talking about it. So let's talk about how to earn over 100,000 points on everyday spend year after year using the Citi Magnificent 5. For those new to the channel, I'm Richard Debs from R Squared Travel Rewards, and I'm an avid traveler. If you're watching this, you likely are too, so go ahead and subscribe to see how I use credit cards to enable this travel habit of mine. So what's a Citi Magnificent 5 and why do you need it? The Magnificent 5 is made up of a Citi Strata Premier, 3 Citi Custom Cash Cards, and 1 Citi Double Cash Card. Something's off here. The last time I chatted about the Citi Magnificent 5, I was a Citi Double Cash short of achieving the lineup. I even made this video about being challenged in acquiring the Citi Double Cash, but I did say that after June, I was gonna give it another shot after a few hard pulls rolled off my credit report. Well, it's August, so it's time to put up or shut up. I've recently returned from my Africa tour, and I've been pleasantly greeted by a few envelopes holding credit cards. Could the double cash be in one of them? Could this be it? Bam! Hold on, now for the most satisfying part. Let's go. Oh no. Hold on, let me fix it. It's finally here. Yes! So as I was saying earlier, you don't know what I've been through to get this card. Citi pretty much brought me to my knees and indirectly said that I need to pledge my loyalty to them if I ever expected to round out the Citi Magnificent 5. Well folks, the Citi Magnificent 5 is now in the bag. I want to thank all those who've paved the way to make this day possible. I want to thank my parents for believing in me, and I especially want to thank my subscribers who told me to keep my head up high after each denial and to never give up. But seriously guys, I'm thrilled. The Citi Double Cash on the surface is just a 2 points per dollar card. But here's why it's important to me. It's a critical part of the high earning Citi Magnificent 5, which is all in one family, simple to execute, and has a total annual fee of $95 across 5 cards. Folks, that's outstanding. So now that you understand which cards make up the Citi Magnificent 5, I'll walk you through the power of this setup. First, let me highlight each card's multipliers, or points earned per dollar spent, so that the chart that we're going to walk through makes sense, especially for those starting out on their credit card journey. You're in the right place. For you vets watching this, I bet that the chart that I'm going to show you will surprise you. Vets, if I surprise you, then you owe me a like and a share of this video. So here's the breakdown. For everyday catch-all spend, the Citi Double Cash with a $0 annual fee. Use this card for all your catch-all spend. It earns 2 points per dollar on all spend. Well, it's technically 1 point per dollar when you purchase, and the additional point per dollar when you pay. We always pay our statement balance in full each period, so this is effectively a 2 points per dollar card. Paying your statement balance in full is one of the R squared principles. I need to be mindful of my audience here, so here's my definition of catch-all spend. Catch-all represents categories which are not normally defined by the credit card issuers as having special earning rates beyond the base rate of 1 point per dollar. Here's an example. Many card issuers offer 3 points per dollar on dining or restaurants or gas, etc. However, you're not likely to find a credit card which offers elevated multipliers for student loan payments or college tuition. In such cases, you'll want to use a catch-all card. Owning a card which offers at least 2 points per dollar on catch-all spend is very desirable when seeking to maximize credit card rewards. Now for your workhorse card, the Citi Custom Cash, times 3. These also have a $0 annual fee. Guys, the Citi Custom Cash is now arguably my most valuable credit card. You'll want 3 of these. Again, watch this video on how to acquire 3 of them. Each Citi Custom Cash card allows you to earn 5 points per dollar on credit card spend each billing cycle, up to a spend cap of $500 per billing cycle in any one category. That sounds like a mouthful, so if you're new to the credit card game, here's how the card works. Citi has identified these categories which are eligible for 5 points per dollar. When you spend in these categories, you'll earn 5 points per dollar on the category which has the most spend within your card's billing cycle. Citi markets the card as one which you should just spend on the card, and they'll take care of figuring out which category has the highest spend and apply the 5 points per dollar for you. That sounds great in theory, but never, I repeat, never allow Citi to work it out for you when you're seeking to maximize your spend. You must be intentional with how you use the card to avoid ever earning 1 point per dollar. I'm gonna break this down in detail in case 1 coming up shortly. Now for the glue, the Citi Strata Premier, which is the real CSP, which has a $95 annual fee. It's no secret that I'm on team travel, where 99% of my points earned are earmarked for travel. The CSP has access to some solid travel transfer partners like Air France KLM, Virgin, Al Ittihad, Turkish Airlines, and Qatar Airlines. I'm Lebanese if you didn't know. A big shout out to my Arab brothers and sisters. However, my current favorites for transferring Citi miles are Al Imarat and JetBlue. JetBlue. The CSP offers 3 points per dollar on supermarkets, dining, gas, and EVs. Keep those in mind because they're important for the demonstration that I'm about to disclose. Now I'm going to need you to stay focused because this is where the magic happens. So here's a chart that depicts spending $1,815 across 4 categories within a month. We got gas, drugstore, supermarket, and dining. Don't think of drugstores as just a place for prescriptions. I have Walgreens and CVS stores nearby where I pick up water, snacks, and other items when I'm on the go. Also, keep in mind that dining also includes Dunkin's, the pizza shop, the deli, all the way up to fine dining. I'll illustrate the power of the Citi Magnificent 5 by running through 4 cases, with each case depicting different credit card usage while holding the spend in my 4 categories fixed. The cases are rated 1, 2, 3, and 5 stars because I'm a fan of Fibonacci. So case 1, we're using the Citi Custom Cash as the loan card to make all $1,815 in monthly purchases. Though gas, drugstore, and dining are qualifying categories to potentially earn 5 points per dollar, the card rules stipulate that you're only able to earn 5 points per dollar on your highest spend category, then all other categories would fall to just 1 point per dollar. In our example, our $1,000 in supermarket purchases will qualify for 5 points per dollar, but the card rules further stipulate that only the first 500 qualifies for 5 points per dollar. So this results in $500 at 5 points per dollar, then the second $500 at only 1 point per dollar, which equals 2,500 plus 500, totaling 3,000 points for this category. You still with me? The total monthly accumulated points after using the Citi Custom Cash for all purchases is 3,815. Extrapolated over a 12-month period, you can expect to earn a total of 45,780 thank you points. Don't be surprised to learn that there are many folks out there who use a single credit card to make all their purchases. Now, case 2, we're going to use the Citi Duo, which includes the Citi Custom Cash and a Citi Double Cash. So given that we're aware that the Citi Custom Cash is limited to earning 5 points per dollar on a maximum of $500, our goal of introducing the Citi Double Cash into the mix is to elevate all the 1 point per dollar earnings to 2 points per dollar. So in our example, we'll intentionally use the Citi Double Cash for gas, drugstore, and dining purchases to eliminate earning 1 points per dollar. Additionally, we'll intentionally limit our supermarket purchases to $500 on the Citi Custom Cash and put the balance on the 2 points per dollar Citi Double Cash. So you can accomplish this by using the supermarket gift card method as shown in this video. So by simply introducing a 2 points per dollar, $0 annual fee card, the Citi Double Cash, our points earned have increased from around 46,000 to around 62,000 in the same period and on the same spend. Guys, this is already a no-brainer approach to take. However, let's not stop here given that this is only a 2-star setup. Alright, case 3 is the old school Citi trifecta often talked about by other content creators. So this is made up of the Citi Custom Cash, the Citi Double Cash, and the Citi Strata Premier. The change we're making here is to use the Citi Strata Premier in the 3 areas where it offers 3 points per dollar, which are gas, supermarkets, and dining. The Citi Double Cash will remain in play for drugstore purchases, and by introducing the Citi Strata Premier, we're even more specific in how we use our cards. So this change increases our thank you points earnings to around 76,000 over the same period. That's pretty nice, right? But that's only a 3-star setup. Since we've introduced the CSP, that means that we're seeking to get real Citi value. And to get real Citi value, we need the Citi Magnificent 5. So case 4 is the Citi Magnificent 5. Again, the Citi Magnificent 5 is made up of the Citi Double Cash, the Citi Strata Premier, and 3 Citi Custom Cash cards. So we've now supercharged our spend allocation. We're using 2 Citi Custom Cash cards for supermarket purchases and the 3rd Citi Custom Cash card for dining. By tweaking how we use our cards within the Magnificent 5 for the same $1,815 in these same categories, we've grown our points earned to just over 100,000 points within a 12-month period. Wow, wow, wow. This is a 5-star setup. I rest my case. The numbers don't lie. Now you may have a different spending use case depending on where you are in life. My God, it sounds very profound. Are you just out of college? Do you have a family? Do you live in a big city, etc.? The beauty of the Citi Magnificent 5 is that it's flexible depending on how you choose to use your 3 custom cash cards. Folks, I hope that you can truly appreciate the power of the Citi Magnificent 5 now that you've seen the numbers. On around $1,800 in monthly spend, we've been able to show that applying the right card strategy of targeting specific cards all within one family more than doubles the points earned from 45,000 to over 100,000 in the same period. Suffice to say that not all credit card strategies are created equal. The next time you hear a reference to the Citi trifecta, you need to chime in by stating that the Citi trifecta is fun, but the Citi Magnificent 5 is the new Citi standard. Once you know better, you do better. You may or may not want to add that Richard Devs from R2 Travel Rewards said so. That part is optional. Or is it? Sure, it might take 2 to 3 years to achieve the Citi Magnificent 5, but powerful setups which offer great value often take time to acquire. Let me know in the comments if you're a believer. Where are you currently in your Citi Magnificent 5 journey? Will you be able to acquire it by the end of next year? Can we all just stop worrying about the Chase 524? Let's have some fun in the comments about why the Citi Strata Premier is the real CSP. Thank you for watching until the end. Since you've gotten this far, it only makes sense to like, share, and subscribe to this channel to help give it some visibility. Let's spread the word. As always, take care and be good to each other.